Hello and welcome to a much delayed but still relevant report card for the Storm Phaze V. If you haven't seen one of these before, basically what I do is go back and revisit a ball that's been out for a few months to check in, see how popular it's been, see if I got it right in the review, and report on how much we've used it and what it's best at. Some people want to have certain balls as soon as they come out, while other people will wait for a few months to judge the reception and staying power. Also, since it is a report card, I will actually be giving out grades. Before we get into it, remember that my code Rosdahl10 gets you 10% off at checkout at CoolWick. There's a link in the description to buy a Phase 5 at Bowler's Mart. I do earn a 5% commission from all sales made through the link, in addition to other information and our bowler stats if you're interested. The Phase 5 was released as a Phase 4 clone or replacement due to the Phase 4's untimely demise, but in an odd twist, the two balls couldn't be more different despite technically being the same on paper. While the P4 was early, chuggy, and tumbly, the P5 is clean, archy, and sharp. The P5 was the first ball to feature the new Reactogloss polish, and after that was removed, it looked really good. The shape of the Phase 5 is identical to the P2, which makes it a perfect step down. The P4 was such a different shape to the P2 that while they were still technically complements, they didn't feel like they fit together too well, and while there are those that did like the P4, I think the 5 is a significant upgrade. I've never seen color make this big of a difference between two otherwise identical balls on paper, but I'm definitely not mad. Anything with this general ball makeup is going to be a hit for Angel. A medium to low strength cover and strong core. She loves the R2S Pearl version of her original Phase. The P4 looked great for her, and the P5 in turn also looks great. She's been a big fan of the IQ Tour Pearls, Hustles, Hypes. Just all these rolly balls with cleaner covers are a perfect fit for her game. Typically the more tumbly and slower balls look better. The ones that are too clean and sharp can be jerky and inconsistent for her, but this one still looks pretty good. For Angel, it's a B+. Again, definitely the type of ball makeup that she favors, but with the small shape difference compared to other balls in this similar zone, that bumps it down a tier for her. Still reacts great, still a consideration, but it's a little more conditional. Her original Phase is still going strong, and that's the one that she prefers, so when she wants this type of ball, that's currently the one she chooses. On the flip side, anything with this general ball makeup is generally bad for me. This typically represents a cover-core mismatch. With having higher speed than Angel, the core wants to do things the cover can't keep up with, so usually R2S Pearl on low RG symmetric cores is a no-go for me. However, surprisingly, the P5 looks quite good on a few different conditions here. The IQ Ruby has also been a pleasant surprise while we're on the subject. But the P5 is still hanging out, and while it doesn't see a ton of use, I've kept it around as an option. I have gone a little back and forth on it though. My execution's been up and down over the last year, and that's put the P5 in and out of a usable window, partly due to the makeup, partly due to the layout, but now that my mechanics are starting to come around, it's looking better and better, and I'm quite happy with it currently. For me, it's also a B+. It's not a full-time travel, absolute must in the bag, but it's definitely got its place. As I get more use on it, the friction response continues to settle down, which just makes it more and more usable. It reminds me quite a bit of the Volt Pearl I use a lot, and while the Volt has a lot higher RG and is weaker, the general round archy shape is very similar, and when I need that shape but the Volt doesn't have the teeth, this will be seeing more and more time on higher friction lane surfaces. Check out the description for a link to Bowler's Mart to get one of these ordered or find any of your other bowling needs. Remember to use my code Rosdahl10 for 10% off at CoolWick.com. Be sure to check out my YouTube memberships for plenty of early access and members-only content. Thanks to my outstanding members, thank you for watching, and may the strikes be with you.